What is that? You've been driving your Tesla for a little while, and all of a sudden, ew, vinegar, dirty socks, mildew, mold, ugh, and all of a sudden, your filters look like this. Before you do anything, you got to move the seat back. So let's go ahead and do that. All the way back. Get that thing out of the way. You want to have lots of room. And then the other thing you want to do is, you can see how this particular floor mat is right up against that kick panel on the left side there. You're going to want to remove that too. Looks like I need to do some vacuuming. After moving the seat and your floor mats, you're going to want to turn off the AC system. Now you're going to want to take a pry tool to 4 clips that are underneath the glove compartment. I'll show those to you. And it looks just like that. So I recommend one like this. Get it started with a fingernail, actually. There we go. Now we're going to pull this whole piece out. So when pulling this out, you're going to want to pull from the left side here and pull the whole thing down. And just, it should pop right out. And then pull down. Now you want to be careful here. There's 2 wires that you're going to want to disconnect. This just kind of goes out. Down and out. The speaker just popped right out, so that's pretty easy. No clips or any tabs or anything like that you need to worry about. Next, we're going to pull this kick panel. This whole kick panel comes out. And we're going to start from this side. It's fastened by a bunch of clips behind it. Should be pretty easy. And you want to start from over here all the way inside the well. It's going to sound worse than it is. Just pull it easily, work your way down. And once you get like a couple of them loose, the whole thing should start coming out. And that reveals what's inside. This is a 2019 Tesla Model 3, so I think they have changed since building this one, but we have to move this orange wire out of the way, and this is on a couple of clips as well. Yeah, so it just pulls loose. You can see there's a circle or a square right here. It pulls loose from this part right here, and you just put it back on when you're done. It's pretty easy, so I'll do that. On this 2019, you're gonna see that this screw is way up here. On newer models, it's down below, so they've actually learned from their mistake. I am using a T20 Torx Screwdriver with magnetic head to undo the screw here. Newer models might also have a 6mm. So we're unscrewing this. This is probably the hardest part of the whole job right here. But again, newer models, it's going to be down here. So that's a good thing. Once you've got it out a decent amount, you kind of want to do this manually so you don't lose the screw. Okay, I can feel it's loose, and I got it, and it fell right here. So that's fine. We'll set this aside. We'll actually put it with the clips over here, and now we can pull out the filters. We're going to pull out this door here. You can see where that screw was at, which is here at the top. And again, newer models, it should be a little easier. So now you can see inside there, you can see the first filter. There are 2 filters, and they are stacked one on top of each other. So I'm going to grab this tab here. You can see this tab right there. Pull this first one out. Ooh, you can already see it's kind of nasty. Pull that one out. We'll take a look at these. The second one, you can see the tab already is down, so it kind of falls. So you got to pull it up and then out. Set that one aside. Next, we're going to take this stuff, Kool-It, evaporator, heater, and foam cleaner, and we're going to spray it on the inside there and run the AC at about 10, full blast, for about 10 minutes. All right, so we've got this thing, all the filters out. We're going to put this hose in here, and I'm going to kind of just get it all the way in there and just start spraying. So the idea is it foams up in there and just cleans all the mold and the mildew, and we're out. So I use the whole can, and it's completely empty, and we'll get this out of the way. So let's get the AC running. Let it run for 10 minutes, and we'll put the filters back in. Get this AC going, put on recirculate, put it on 10. Oh, oh. Kind of blew everything all over the place. Interesting. I'll get a towel on that. All right, taking a look at these old filters. They are definitely way overdue. Look at the stuff in here and the stuff on top. And by the way, you're going to see a lot of leaking in this process. You can see see it coming right down there. Don't worry about that. That's normal. That's all the foam that is dissipating and cleaning out the entire system. So when you see this coming from the bottom of your car, absolutely, totally normal. I think I made the right call on getting these things replaced. All right, it's been 10 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the AC. Actually, we're going to turn it down so it doesn't blow us up when we use it later. After the 10 minutes of recirculating air, it's time to actually put the filters back in. And as you can see with the Tesla logo right above it, there's an arrow. You really can't screw this up because the tabs need to be up anyway and out. So I'm going to show that to you. You're going to put the first one in and it's going to drop down. And then the second one in, that one will just stay where it is. We got to move this again and kind of come in from the side here. Remember, you want that tab. Sorry if I bumped you there. Not easy doing this with lighting and cameras and stuff around. Probably an easier job if you don't have all that. So again, you want that tab up because this is going to fall in. There it goes. And keep this tab out when you put the second one in. You want that tab up. This is actually way easier than it looks. The problem is I'm doing a video at the same time with lighting and cameras. It is tight though. And the first tab is up top. So we've got a tab here. I don't know if you can see that. And a tab on top. So new filters are in. Time to put this back in place and put the screw in and put everything back together. Okay, so how you put this thing back in is you want to put this bottom piece and have that lock into place down below. And then this top piece kind of just falls into place. And you're going to want to take and hand tighten. I did get a magnetic Torx screwdriver. I'll have all this stuff down below. You can buy your own kit. Don't buy those pre-made kits. They're just overcharging for doing all the work. I'll give you all the stuff down below that I used. And I think I got it. It does take a little finesse, feeling around and hoping for the best. That's why you kind of need to know what it looks like in your mind. Once the screw is tight, you're gonna wanna put these things back into place. This just goes into there like that. That one never came out. That was just part of the deal. Just push that back in, and you're gonna wanna do everything I taught you at the beginning of the video in reverse. So we're gonna put the kick panel on first. All right, kick panel on first. You can see the big side goes in. So we're gonna kind of put this into place, and all these clips should kind of match where they need to go. So just kind of place it over top where it's gonna go. And then I think once you get one of the clips in, they all kind of fall into place, and you can hear the snapping. Now we're going to do the one underneath the glove box. All right, so you're going to want to have this piece with the speaker facing toward the middle. You're going to put both of those cables back into place, and then we'll snap it back into place, but some of the clips fell off, so we need to reinstall those as well. There you go. Put that back in. Where's the speaker one? Right here. Probably the easiest part of this whole thing. And then we got to kind of line everything up and get it into place. Okay, so it's good there's one clip in place. I kind of want to get that locked in, and you can hear the snap, and that one's in place. So now I'm going to do this far left one if I can find it and get that into place, and you just push it in and push, and that's it. That panel is in. That completes the project. Oh, actually, no, you got to put the floor mat back in and move your seat back. All right, just to recap, everything smells lovely now inside the car. So if you find this video helpful, I'd love it if you hit the like button on the video as well as the subscribe button to see more stuff that we do here on Tesla Tips and Trips. I thank you so much for watching, and catch you in the next video.